Draconian. Draconian laws are spreading all across the United States. Okay, so let's look at the definition. Draconian. A law of relating to or characteristics of Draco, or the severe code of laws held to have been framed by him. These laws were cruel and severe. Okay. Isaiah 32 verses 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against Yahweh, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. The instruments of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. But the liberal devises liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. So the draconian laws are increasing on the earth. Every day they're coming up with new legislation based on this pestilence that's coming across the earth. Second Peter 2 verses 7 and 8. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Mask. Lockdowns. 6 feet apart. Experimental therapy offered to all, including children, old people, pregnant women, even immune-compromised people. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, our great King Yahweh Shai. I'm your brother Yakanan, coming to you on this beautiful sunset day. It is the 13th of August. Okay, and back at you with another lesson. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the believers. And we like to say double honors to our elders at Great Millstone, and the elders that came before them at One West Camps. And we say shalom. I didn't prepare anything, but the Spirit jumped on me to come out here and go over a few things. We're living in some trying times. We can see what's going on in the earth. We can see them passing the draconian laws on the earth and bringing forth new legislation to basically subjugate the whole. The men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, were not telling you what you want to hear. They never told what they wanted to hear. Jeremiah 28 and 8, let's get that so you can understand how the men of the Lord, the prophets, spoke. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right, so that's what we're here to do. There's nothing good coming to America. It's only evil and only evil famine, pestilence, and destruction is coming to America for the wickedness that has been carried out upon the earth. Ezekiel 7 and 5. Thus saith Yahweh, the Most High, and evil and only evil, behold, is come, and it end is come, the end is come, it watches for thee, behold, it come. So that's what's coming on the earth. Only evil is coming on the earth. Ain't no, America is not going to be better. It's not going to rebound. Okay? All right? And this is what's going to happen. Isaiah 14 and 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob. He's going to have mercy on the 12 tribes of Israel. The ones who went into servitude. The ones who were beat down. The ones who were hanged and lynched. And they got like 4,000 lynching monuments in Georgia for it. Okay? The Most High is saying, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will choose and yet choose Israel. Okay? Israel is not those people over there in the land right now. That's the same people. The Edomites, the so-called white man, is over there in Israel, and he took possession of America. He took possession of both nations. Okay? And it says it in the scriptures. I'll read it next. But Isaiah 14, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, from being shot on the street by the police, being totally abandoned, okay, and from hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Okay, so that's what's going to go down. It's going to be a flip-flop. The poor and the needy are going to get the kingdom of heaven, okay, which is going to be right here on earth. All right, and the ones who held them captive, they're going to be handmaids and servants and slaves, okay, in the kingdom. They will be slaves. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah 23 and 5. All right. We'll start at it's 23 and 5. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. All right? Because we were oppressed here in this land. Our ancestors were before us were helped build this land, and were not paid any wages. Okay? So in his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. We're not going to have to worry about being shot down on the street. And this is his name whereby he shall be called Yahweh our righteousness. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that they shall no more say, Yahweh liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of Egypt, because we were in Egypt, we were brought out of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, which is America, and from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. So that's the good news. We're going to inherit the kingdom. Okay, the rest of these nations are going to be destroyed. Esau, Edom, for his wicked devices, and no matter what they try to come up with and concoct as far as trying to continue on ruling. You know, this Crown 19 they cooked up in the lab, this bat virus, it's gonna fail, okay? Because in the end, the kingdom will be given to the children of Israel, the saints. Let's go to Psalms 148 and 14 that tells you who the saints are. Psalms 148 and 14. He also exalteth the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye Yahweh. So all you Christians were lied to. You were lied to. It ain't the salvation's not coming to everybody. It's coming through the seed of Israel. Okay, the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Their seed line, the sperm. Okay, through the seed of the fathers. Okay, you were lied to. Okay, the rest of the people are going to experience Isaiah 14 on down. They're going to be servants, handmaids, and slaves. All right. All right. So we'll go to second address. I think it's 6:22. I go to second address 4 and 29. All right. And this is an angel talking to Esdras, a prophet. But as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown. The evil has been sown in the earth. All right. But the destruction thereof is not yet come. How you doing, bro?
Right.
All right. Do you know you're an Israelite according to the Bible?
Nah, bro.
Okay. All right. You see what's coming on the earth, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. Okay? So this wicked kingdom has to be destroyed in order for the kingdom of heaven to come in. Okay? All right. So the Lord set up four kingdoms: the Babylonians, the Medes and the Persians, the Greeks, in which were Edomites, and then he set up in which was so-called white man, and the Romans, which are so-called white men. Okay, because they are Jacob and Esau, the twin brothers. They inherited rulership of the earth. Okay, but in the end, Jacob will rule, as it says in Isaiah 14. All right, and I'm gonna end with this final scripture. So the evil has to be turned upside down, and that's what's going to happen. And we'll go to Luke 1 and 68, which this is one of my favorite scriptures. Luke 1 and 68. Blessed be Yahweh, a God of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people, and has raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies. We're amongst our enemies. We're sold to our enemies. Okay? And from the hand of all that hate us, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant. Okay? His laws. Okay? In the holy book. The oath which he sware to our father Abraham, that he will grant unto us, that we, being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear, in holiness, righteousness before him all the days of our life. And that's what's coming to the planet Earth. Nothing is going to get better. Evil and only evil is coming on the earth, and our redemption is near. And with that I say, all praises to Yahweh, all praises to Yahweh Shai, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the believers, and give double honors to the men of Great Millstone and the men before them at Great One West camps. All praises. Shalom.